Hey there, Gems. It's Jessica here at the Gem City Homestead, and I am obsessed with what this is going to look like in 3 months. What is this? Well, it's my garden. Let's talk about it. So this is my first garden tour that I've done for the YouTubes, and what we're looking at right now is my very lonely baby grapevine. I planted it a little bit late last year and it just never really developed, but it did grow a little bit. It's got like 1/4 of an inch on there. I don't know if you can see it or not. And I am, let's see if we can get a little bit closer here. It's just a little baby stick. It had like 2 leaves on it. It was super cute. So for that, this whole bed basically is just going to be for this grapevine. I might put one on the other side of it, and then it has this arch trellis for it to grow up. Hopefully it grows. I'm not really expecting grapes off of it this year. I think grapes grow on the 2nd-year cane, and this one barely has a 1st-year cane. So we'll see how that goes. But if I get a second one on here, maybe it'll like do something interesting. And then the rest of the bed, I'll probably just put like wildflowers on top of it to promote the pollinations. Yeah. And then over here, sorry, it's super windy out today. So this has been my squash bed for the last 2 seasons, and this was my first garden bed. This was like the very first thing I did. This was the only garden out here, and it had squash and tomatoes and onions and radishes in it, and it just went crazy. It was too much in this tiny little square. This year, instead of planting squash in there, I am planting potatoes. So I'm gonna put a bunch of potatoes in there, and I'm gonna use that Hale Bay to cover them and do it the Ruth Stout method. Now, as you can see, I have a couple of these metal beds. I don't remember what brand I got. I just got them from Amazon, but I can link them below if I can find them again. They were very cheap. It was $100 for 2, and so then I got 2 of them, or around $100. So I'm planning on doing a bunch of tomatoes, Roma tomatoes in this one, and this one, and then indeterminate tomatoes in that one and that one. But not just those. I really like the idea of companion planting. So I will also be doing peppers, onions, flowers like borage and marigolds, and other things. This is where my garlic is right now, and I have no idea what it's doing. This is where the lettuce was that I planted a couple weeks ago, and it got all dug out by the squirrels. So there's just nothing there right now, and it's fine. I did cover the garlic with like a little net laundry bag that I had. So hopefully that'll protect the rest of the garlic from the squirrels. Squirrels are not supposed to like garlic, and but they like digging in my garden, so I don't know what to tell you. So this bag right here and this bag right here last year had sweet potatoes and a whole bunch of random stuff growing in them. I got like two sweet potatoes out of each one of them, and I haven't eaten them yet, but they're still like alive, so I guess I could. I'm gonna try to plant ground cherries in both of those this year, which I'm really excited about. This bed over here was kind of a last minute addition last year, and I grew some zucchini. I had some Brad's Atomic Grapes in it. I had some tomatillos in there. I think a little baby kale tried to pop up at the end. I had some cucumbers in there. And the only thing that really did anything decent was the Brad's Atomic Grapes, but because I had planted them so late, they just got attacked by aphids, and I kind of just let it happen because they weren't bothering my other plants, and my other plants were being pretty prolific. And then back there where my greenhouse is, there's 3 blueberry plants, and I need to prune them, but I haven't done it yet. Only one of them produced fruit last year, and I don't really know what else to do about that right now. In my greenhouse, and you'll have to forgive me, I don't want to walk over there, are a bunch of strawberries. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to keep them in the containers that they're in, because they're in little baskets, and like the long ones, what do you call them? They're long, they go on the edge of your patio, those things. And I kept them in the soil, and they're still alive, so I haven't like watered them or anything, so they're just kind of chilling in the greenhouse. I don't know what I want to do with them. As you can see, it's kind of messy. I have a bunch of these spools that I got from my former place of employment, and I have been using them to like prop things up on. What I'm gonna do here, though, and I'm very excited about it, is there's currently lights wrapped around the monkey bars. I'm gonna take those down because they no longer work, but I'm gonna put up a new set, and then in those side planters, I wanna put some butterfly pea starts in there so it vines up over the thing, and then have the back of it, have like back along the fence line, have a bunch of sunflowers back there, and then I'm gonna put a hanging swing on the monkey bars, and then I'm gonna use that fire pit. I'm super excited about it. It's gonna be a great year. It's such a mess out here right now. It's so overwhelming. It's too cold to do anything. I don't really like cucumbers, so I don't know if I'm gonna plant those or not, but I have a bunch of seeds. Once my onions are put out here, I'll start my new set of seeds and we'll go from there. And hopefully, fingers crossed, my compost, which is currently just destroyed in snow and frozen solid, will be ready to go. So this has all definitely been a test in patience, which I lack, but that's why it was so important for me to get some winter sowing done, and I'm gonna get some more done probably in a couple of days when I go buy some more soil. All right, y'all, well, this has been fun. Just a quickie to show you what my yard looks like, what I'm hoping to grow. In a real world and a dream world, that's where the chicken coop goes. So, wish me luck. If you enjoyed this, and I can't imagine that you did, but if you did, thank you. Make sure you like and share and subscribe and do all those fun things so that I can keep doing this stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.